hello guys, right? Okay. Should be. And hello guys. Alright, now that the audio is working, let's film some potatoes. So I have a 10 milk count a day. Let's go. So elephant pet is loaded up with the cinema. And I'm alchemy 26. I do want alch 50 for that extra mana and scavenge. I'm gonna need a lot of money. So yeah. So I do want to max out all collections. So right now I'm doing redstone and to speed up the process, I spent like 3 mil on hypercatalyst. So this should get me the collection maxed, and this is gonna almost give me collection maxed, because every day of catalyst is about 100,000 collection, and I need 250,000 collection. So yeah. Also I got ultimate. Also now it's ultimate wise 5. So I save an extra 5 mana. Over here. Yeah. It's gonna take us about 45 minutes to get that whole 2 max, of course, but yeah. Other than that, we're doing pretty good. Just gonna start doing this. Jerry is the Jerry pet is level 71, and EXP share on him. He used to be mythic, but then I put EXP share on him. So actually, I need to name this. I'm gonna name the stream 10 mil. So we didn't 10 mil on the counter, so no 10 mil. I turned around a couple of settings. Not really a lot, but yeah. Now also I do want to get, so I've gotten golden potato, one less potato, and I want to gotten silver too. I haven't gotten gold since, but yeah, I should probably pay a bit more attention. But yeah. So, my farms aren't really that good. But, I'm only farming potatoes. I'm not dating. Alright, well, is now a co-op. And ready to friend you. Also, I need my friends online. Oh, one person is. Yeah, they wouldn't be online. School still. I'm not in school. It's because, well, today I woke up with a sore throat and a stomach that felt like I was going to throw up. So I'm like, I'm gonna not go to school today. I should not be streaming. What the hell? Whatever. I make mistakes. Yeah. So I think, I don't know. I feel like the next streams, I'm just gonna name it like, I don't know. Yeah. So before I actually before I sort of make my goal becoming the #1 potato farmer, I mean, my main goal is more to get more potatoes than Techno. If he's not #1 anymore, I'm fine with that. Just I want to get more potatoes than Techno. Now, before I do that, I want to see how long it takes me to get cultivating 10. Cultivating 10 is 100 million. So, when I'm done with that, I can get in roughly how long. And when I'm at 100 million cultivating, I'm not going to get my hoe upgraded until I'm at a billion, which I don't think I'm going to get to a billion. I God hope I don't. I mean, maybe if I need to keep my #1 spot, yeah. So, yeah. So, again, minions, they're not really that worth it. All of the minions make maximum 2 million potatoes a day. You get that in like an hour and something of farming, so I mean, if you want to become the #1 potato farmer, you'd have to farm like if you don't have potato minions, you have to farm like and these are farming minions with farming crystal, hypercat, hypercatalyst, so everything is truly maxed out. Yeah, that's gonna yeah, with all that, I think you might get 2 million a day, 100,000 potatoes per minute, but not quite. You don't even need to farm like 2 extra hours than what your opponent is doing. So let's say I'm number one, Techno's number two. No, Techno's number one, I'm number two, and Technoblade farms 8 hours a day. If I farm like 11, if I farm 10 hours, I get more potatoes than him because his output combined with his minions is less than 10 hours of actual farming. So on the live stream we did yesterday, he showed that he doesn't have a potato hoe. He doesn't have one, so that automatically makes it as soon as it's, I think I might make more potatoes than Techno due to the farming changes, but I don't know. Farming 50. So Technoblade doesn't have farming 50. He doesn't have Anita drops, and he does not have a potato hoe. So it's a lot easier to get. I don't know how much easier it exactly is to get how many potatoes Techno has right now, but it's a lot easier. Technoblade with his current setup is going to be gaining absolutely none at all. You can tell this by the way, because on the live stream he showed that he only had he showed that he had 113 million farming XP. Now you won't be able to see. Also, hit enchanting 60. So when you reach a max out skill, it doesn't show you how much experience you have. So Technoblade, you would see how much experience he had. So if Technoblade, would go into Zimdo, he would see how much experience he had. If you have max out skill, you can't see that. And Farm 50 is not maxed out for farming. I mean, yeah. So, yeah. Right now I'm getting a decent amount. So yeah, main reason I leveled up my alchemy, one, having intelligence is nice, and number two, God pots last longer. I also sold my master farm because if I were to do spins, I would just buy some more. I would rebuy my shadow assassin. I honestly, I think I sold the rest of my shadow assassin when they re-enabled backpacks for like 10 minutes. I got my SA boots out of them. So yeah. So I get just barely under 1,000,000 potatoes an hour. I think I might get about 1,000,000 an hour with my pet, and I'm very low farming. Yeah, like my farming fortune is very low. So Anita drops in the extra 30. So just from farming 60 and Anita, you would get 70% more potatoes than Techno. Wow. Now that I'm actually doing the math, it seems possible, especially as summer break is coming up. So I think this is my strategy, okay? So during school, so for math, we have like 5 graded assignments, or like 5 graded quizzes, 5 graded tests, like 5 graded assignments, whatever. So math. I'm Alright, chat, 1 second. Let me turn off the lights. Alright, so this is my math. I've always been I've always kind of understand math easier than other people. I'm just, I'm just, for me, math is an easier skill than like reading and goddamn spelling. So with math, I just like so it's kind of funny. So on quizzes we self-grade, but like the teacher like go over them. So if some kid got like a 4, then she's gonna go over the quiz, right? And my grade was pretty low, it was like a 1.8. And so she regrades it. Turns out I got a 2.7. So sometimes I'm good at math, sometimes I'm absolutely garbage at math, but yeah. So I showed my Shadow Assassin, and I bought minion upgrades. I leveled up my Redstone minion. I was gonna level up my Iron minion, but Iron prices are insane right now. So I want to buy 8 Iron, 3 million coins. Okay, so I maxed out Redstone minion, like tier 10 Iron minion, but yeah. It's nice having maxed out collections or whatever. You can craft basically everything. But yeah, I got a couple more Slayers, to do, and then I have, Slayer recipes out. I think I'm gonna do those in Aatrox is back, but yeah. I mean, Techno's gonna win no matter what, but yeah. So, the hole that Technoblade uses only gives him 32 farming fortune. I get an extra, I'm gonna pull out my calculator. So I'm gonna see if I was at 4, I'm gonna see how much better my hoe is compared to Techno's. So 8 plus 25 plus 48 plus 24 plus 16. So my hoe gives me 121 more farming fortune than Techno's hoe. I genuinely think that because of my hoe, I get like either less or barely more potatoes than Techno. Because there's a nerf to farming. So farming is absolutely atrocious. Not really atrocious, but it is a lot worse than it used to be. So with Centerblade, and then if you were to add Anita and farming 60, farming 60, if you had a 10 million counter on your hoe, if you had a 100 million counter on your hoe, you'll get like 250 more farming fortune than Techno, because you have 10 from cultivating, you have and I didn't even count harvesting. Techno has that, but so you get 10 from cultivating, you get 25 from farming, from turbo potato, you get 80 farming fortune from logarithmic counter. You get 40 farming fortune from collection analysis, and you get, I think, 20 farming fortune from blessed. Yeah, blessed. What the fuck is it? Blessed. Yeah, it's fucking blessed. So with everything maxed out, you would theoretically, so farming 60 alone gives you about 2/3 of my current farming fortune. That's with elephant pet. Technically, so you only get the farming fortune when you actually break potatoes. So when breaking potatoes, my farming fortune is more like 72-ish. So add 72 to that, and that I only get that when I'm breaking potatoes, right? But yeah, so a maxed out potato hoe, it wouldn't necessarily double. Like the maxed out potato hoe alone, I don't think would double your potatoes. because I mean, if you have a farming fortune like 100 or like 200, and you get like 200 or more from the potato hoe, then you have, yeah, it doubles. But since it's farming fortune now and not percentage wise, it's different. But yeah. So yeah. The first means to go, of course, the Missile meaning they didn't have silver compactors, they didn't have all that, bad stuff. That stuff, So yeah, but yeah. So clay, they don't make as much as I thought. From 13 to 11s, I made 1 million. No. I made 600,000, which is not a lot. If I'm being good, that is a very little amount. I did not make a lot of potatoes, but I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, I did not make a lot of money. So I thought I'd get about 100K per million. Now that I've actually had them down, it's more like, it's more like 50,000 per million, which is still decent money. Don't get me wrong, that's still decent money. But yeah, I mean, all my minions, before they made like 1 million together, or the clays plus all the other ones. The main reason I have clay down is because fishing. This fishing down skill that takes the longest. Taming is stupid easy. Dungeoneering is the only skill that takes longer than fishing. But dungeons is expensive, so I'm not counting dungeons because they should not be a skill. Dungeoneering technically. Farming, do potatoes, do carrots, do wheat, do one of those. Okay. Mining the world of mines. Combat, I think it's either farming ghosts or doing Rev tier 5s. It's one of the two. Foraging, you can't. Fishing, God. Enchanting, 10 million XP a day. Alchemy, audible, or spend a couple hours on it. Taming by itself, so to still be a YouTuber. Runecrafting dragons, commentary XP, make tier 12 perfect, or make like perfect armor. So buy enchant diamonds, turn those. Buy enchant diamonds, turn those into enchant diamond blocks, and turn those into tier 12 or like tier 1 armor, or maybe tier 12. I don't know. Just make it into some armor, whichever gives the most commentary XP. Throw down the H and repeat. Or you could just do the enchant diamonds, then sell, or you could just buy enchant diamonds, put them into enchant diamond blocks, and turn them back to the dollar. You lose less money, but I think it's slower. Yeah, I don't know. I checked the counter so much too. But yeah, so the ultimate pet, it's not, I don't even think it's 20% of the way there to maxed out yet, which is a bit annoying. I might get superb carrot candy, like the maxed out carrot candy stuff. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna deal with a friend to add me back into like a Google Hangout chat or whatever for all but my potato hoes. I thought, so if I go in my Sky Crypt, which I have open, of course, if I go to, I think it's, I don't even, yeah, here. So I thought all of these were like, like some type of hoe. Now it turned out it was only, I used to have a weed hoe, but I had to give him, that's still in a backpack, which is big ripples, but yeah. So this is my main one, of course, log 161, whatever. Yeah, I bought it off some, I think, I don't even remember where I got this thing. I got it on an old profile. It's an old, so my potato collection is, I don't know if it's updated, but it's 5 million. Now you might be saying, but wait a minute, your hoe's at almost 10 million. I got it on an old profile. I think it needs to reset my collection. So I might have went up like 50,000, but yeah, I mean that's practically nothing. Let me try again. No, yeah, I think 55,000. But it's at almost at 10 mil. So if you look on my current profiles, this one is empty, and this one is on a profile that pretty bad. You know, it is really old profile. I don't know that stashed up, whatever. Sugarcane, whatever. Yeah. So I don't want to plan this profile because it's absolute dog. But yeah. So they made it a magma cube farm because it makes money. A whole 5 coins. Yeah. So this profile is extraordinarily, it's pretty young as profiles go. So I used to have an old profile, right? And the profile, it's been mostly on cardio, that makes sense. And the old, small soup. And the old profile, right? I had like a couple million diamond collecting, right? Because all I did, so, if I can fit back to the profile game, nope. I had, from the old profile, it's not an old profile, but it's like at least a year old by now. But no, I deleted it because I was dumb. Yeah, I should have kept it, just not played on it, honestly, because transfer the items over to this profile. That was a very bad idea. I shouldn't have done it, but yeah. So, so what happened is I must have gotten a potato hoe. I think I got the potato. I don't remember how this thing got such a high counter on it. I'm pretty sure I didn't buy it off anybody too. So that was poor back in those days. Yeah. So on this profile, I've had 10 million only like 5 times. Yeah. I mean, I've made like 200 million from. I've spent 200 mil buying stuff on auction, and I've sold 200 million. It's better on auction, yeah. No, but yeah, this counter is almost. So, I added the cultivating. I thought I added it on this profile. That would make sense. I don't know if I got it on this profile, so now that I think about it. I don't think I did, because that would have been too poor. Oh no, I did upgrade it. Upgrade it myself. But yeah, so. Yeah. So after I was done spending, so I had about 6 mil like 6 mil from selling all my Shadow Assassin. I could have got like 10 mil out of it because it was ancient, it was upgraded using frags, it was 3-starred. See, I could have got a couple more million, but I didn't because I just wanted to sell it. I spent like 3 mil on, Hypercatalyst to get my minions, right? And Hypercatalysts are way better than I actually thought, because so in a whole 24 hours, this minion will make about a stack of redstone. Okay? A stack of redstone in about a day. So it would make 4 times that. Which means this Hypercatalyst is going to run out kind of soon. We don't need to talk about that. So I had to put super compactors in these. I used to have a cobble minion. Now, if I can find the cobblestone minion, that would be my first ever minion. And if I can find that cobble minion, then I would find my oldest item. I actually never have that. I used to mine on this profile a decent amount. Hunter knife. One of the like 2 caps. Oh yeah, I've done a bit of Slayer. Revs. I keep the drops because I keep all that flesh because it's worth a whole 5 coins. So this is enough golden carrots to get a maxed out carrot hoe, I do believe. Yeah, I don't know if I can find the actual. Nope, that's. Most of the minions are actually from my old profile. Or some of them are at least. Snacks. I don't know why I have that boy. That do. Ah, yes, here's my Raiders axe. I don't know. I should probably sell it at this point. And Rev minion. I used to store like drops in here for minions, and I was trying to upgrade them. I can't seem to find the drop, which is a bit annoying, but yep. Bug boys. Mine off. Oh, I remember when that was. I didn't even realize. Yeah, I left some potatoes in here. That's kind of nice. 3 coins. Yeah. You know, we used to have a damn. Yeah, I couldn't actually watch movies one time, but yeah. Oh yeah, Stonk of Stonks. Starfair. That's actually worth more than 5 coins. So I bought Starfair when it was like 40,000 a stack, and I'm like, oh, it will go up in price when people unlock beacons. No, it did not. It went up in price recently because everybody realized how good the beacons actually were. So that's actually like a free 40k right there. But yeah. Yeah, I can only seem to find the Cobble minion. So on my old profile, we were going for a pigment sword. Yeah. And, the cult member, was like, oh, you know what we need to do? We need to, so this, was made to, the AFK, right? You go up in here, the pork chop or whatever. My co-op member, my dumb co-op member, was like, oh, let's block it off so we can get the collection. So, I tried to explain to her why no, in fact, that would not work, and in fact, it would actually be more efficient for us to, do the exact opposite, right? She wasn't hearing it, okay? So, so she was like, oh, but we need to get the collection. But I'm like, you realize, if I collect that every day, they're completely full, because they didn't have to go afterwards, right? Because, we were poor, right? And, and she's like, oh, and I'm like, you guys, every time we collect those minions, I get a couple thousand collection. And then, but she's like, no. She was just really dumb. I'm actually glad she left the co-op. Yeah. My friend left the co-op just because, no, he didn't my co-op, because, yeah. I think I might sell, like, I don't know, though. I feel like if I become a big enough potato farmer, I would like to gift, like, my entire guild, just, like, backpacks full of enchanted big potatoes or enchanted hot potato books. Hopefully they wouldn't sell them. I mean, if the price were like 100,000 per, maybe, maybe you could sell them, right? That'd be nice, Well, 500,000 away there, which is like less than half, which is about half an hour of work too. So it will turn mythic, which is gonna be nice, I guess. Also, so I'm going at this speed because I know at like a certain angle you don't miss any, but so if you went 1/6% speed and at the right angle, you would miss absolutely 0 potatoes. I find this, you miss absolutely 0 potatoes unless you like, doing that. I find this to be very, very fast, and you miss 0 potatoes. So yeah, this is how I farm. If someone could do a test, testing what speeds are better, and if doing this is better, or what speed, that would be nice. Undertaker looking at you, yeah. So yeah, but so if you like, damn, row, my replenish doesn't replenish the potatoes. I get any size farming sack, put it in a sack of sacks, get one, if you don't, it's in perfect collection. And I have a large agronomy sack because I used to farm wheat and you really need one. But just have potatoes in your agronomy sack because replenish takes potatoes out of your agronomy sack. So, if it takes out the origami sack, and the origami sack has at least 5 potatoes in it, then it always be plants. So I just do a large one just in case, so if I'm like, if I fall off and then I get some like sugar cane or something, yeah. So I remember my old account member supposedly would stay up. She would supposedly get like 2 hours of sleep a day. I think that's bullshit, to be frank. I don't know. So she was like, oh, let me. So at this point, we only had one layer. I think I was working on the second layer of the sugarcane farm. Mind you, this court member did I think all she did was complain. So I remember one time I said, oh, Netherworld is the best for money. She built. Right with those last flower blocks, a little bit of Netherworld, and never ever used it again. So, I tore it down when she finally left the name call. So, let me just get to the end of this flow. But yeah, I know it'd just be fast for me to not do this, it's fine. So that thing, if you go under it, if there wasn't sea lanterns, those potatoes wouldn't grow. But she tried to hide a cobblestone minion inside of that thingy. I don't know why. So she did it. Like, I think she knew she was going to use the co-op, like, a while in advance. And she's like, oh, let's screw him over. Because, I don't really know why, right? So, she put a cobblestone minion in there. Now, when minions are full, they say, I'm full. Which is, yeah. And she didn't put a super factor in one, so I found it in about 5 minutes. But, yeah. I'm honestly kind of glad she left the co-op because she was just really annoying to be in a co-op with. Because, yeah. So, one annoying thing, right? So, I would say, like, oh, I said, there are some weapons better than Pigman Sword. And then she'd be, alright, cool, right? And then, like, a day later, she'd be like, we'd be in a group call, we'd all be talking, playing Bed Wars or, whatever, fucking doing Bed Wars, Sky Wars, just fucking talking, right? Just being friends, right? And she'd be like, hey, Connor, why didn't you tell me, what the better swords are? And I'm like, you never asked me until, like, 5 seconds ago. Then she'd be like, no, you just ignored me. But no, it's kind of dumb. Although she lied, like, a lot. One of the main one is, so I think it has it on live stream. I don't know though. So I'm playing 2B2T, because I do play 2B2T. I also have a hack client for 2B2T. I use Impact because it's free and trusted. But you don't have to use a hack client. I do, because I've located a shulker, an empty shulker too. An empty shulker, and some guy was like opening up a shulker in like an obby box at spawn, and I got killed or through that. I don't really mind, but yeah, it might have been Clisters. I don't know, either way, yeah. But my e-chest is practically full of shulkers because I found this old base, and there was diamonds. I put that all stuff in my e-chest, of course. I don't know, but there's diamonds, a bunch of random stuff, right? Yeah. So now I have shulker boxes full of wood, stuff like that. I have a couple bases on Tubi. I'm gonna assume they've been griefed by now. If they haven't, those bees have been up there for a couple of months at least. Maybe my earliest base by a year. It's kind of funny. So I'm at a base and I died or something, probably a mob, right? And then I wrote a sign saying, Connor's, my name back in the day was Connor's Minecraft, by the way. Connor's Minecraft was here. And then months later, I'm talking to my little brother, and I find the same base, the exact same base, which is really kind of nice. But, yeah. So yeah. Saying, I can't wait for this thing to be not maxed out because cultivating, but yeah, almost maxed out. Yeah, I mean, after you get to 10 million, it's 100 million, then a bill, then 10 bill, 100 bill. I bet you, if you gave a nuker an entire year with a potato hoe, you wouldn't be able to get up to 1 trillion. I just don't think there's enough time. Because, let's say he didn't get banned, right? And he was farming 24/7. As soon as, he got DC'd, logged right back in, right? Never got banned, right? I think it would take a couple of years for a nuker to get, 10, 1 trillion on a hoe. Because that's just a massive number, if you think about it, right? Plus, again, you get more potatoes. I don't know. Yeah. But this hoe needs to be better. I think I have a block sapper somewhere. Yeah, unless orb of healing. I still have. I should probably sell some of this stuff for money, though. I don't know, because I don't really do dungeons anymore. So, there's, so like my, farming, my Megan farm stuff. I'm gonna get a builder's wand soon. Got my royal pigeon, clay minion, arcane fragment, stonk. I think there's some random dungeons though that I need to salvage. And so I can't find a cobblestone minion. I probably sold it or something, but that is my first ever that was the cobblestone minion. Yeah. A living level to you. What's my new farming fortune? 369. Also, if you don't know, they added now with I think all the mining sets, but many you saw, you now get a lot of true defense. Holy, that's holy shuckers about, man, that's true defense. Yeah, a lot of true defense. I think Tau set gives you 500? Yeah. Is wearing Sorrow now the new meta for killing ghosts? Because of they can be mythic and they can be mythic and give decent. Wait 1 second, guys. Alright, chat. So I am back, but no, yeah. So I might be new meta. I don't know, because Sorrows, ghosts, whatever you want to call them, ghost Sorrows. They do true damage, which is they do spells. They do true damage. The doggos, whatever you want to call them, and so do ghosts. And so, also I think true defense helps you against fire trial. So maybe Mastiff. Maybe if you don't want to buy Mastiff, maybe if you you never bought Mastiff before, but you want to get. Wait, I actually want to test that out. So this is my Sorrow set. Oh yeah, I got a decent amount of mana. Wait 1 second. Let me just get up to 100 EXP levels so I get that mana boost from Wisdom. I need a couple more levels. But yes, I am enchanting 60, so I get more EXP levels than you do unless you have enchanting 60. I guess I'll just equip my Guardian pet, so that's how much mana I have. Which is actually, I don't think I think I've gotten more. But, my point is I have a decent amount, and I went the wrong way. Whatever, it's not like I have mana to use. I think a sheep and level 100 sheep and wise dragon. I think, is it wise or young? Yeah, wise dragon. Stuff costs a stupid a very little amount of mana. Why was I here again? Why am I one thing that annoys me. So if we go into collection and we go to we go to recipe book and we go to forging, it says I don't have, collections maxed out, right? I'm missing 3, right? Now if we go to jungle, oak is maxed out. Okay, never mind, I'm dumb. But like before, there's some annoying bug. I don't know why I'm even here. Oh yeah, fire trial. So if we go to the dark oak, boys, I think I had a man up like overflux, but not in overflux. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm on like fire trial 40, not 40, fire trial 23. I mean, the really only point of getting to fire trial 30 is because it's a flex. I have the maxed out accessory. I have the maxed out. I have the maxed out accessory right here. For God. I think there's better before this forceful, but for the life of me, I can't remember. For some reason, that thing was like 7 million. I don't understand why. I got the Dante talisman because it's a talisman. I don't support Dante. And see, the question is, do I get a new claiming, or do I save my money? Or do I buy more hyper catalysts for other? Yeah, I got a crystal for these guys, so they produce a little bit more, like 10% faster, I think. So that actually saves some time on the redstone boy. So again, I mean, I'm just gonna remove these because, what else are you gonna do? I think 1,000 collection, 1,100, something like that. But yeah. It's nice. I think I'm gonna keep this minion. So yeah, this minion is definitely not only been on this profile, it's been on my other profile. Show me. Alright. I think I might switch up to a little bit of PvP soon. I don't know. So for that one person in chat, say PvP if you want to watch me do PvP, and say potato if you want me to continue doing potatoes. I do both. It's just I want my one view of the 10, please. You can just say PO for potato and P for PO for potatoes and P for PvP. Just say something in chat, okay? Please, just say something in chat. Just say something in chat, please. 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 Say P or PO. Please just type something in chat. Please just say something in chat. P, okay. PvP or potatoes, please. Just say PvP or potatoes, goddammit. And blocking, so I don't really like that stuff anymore. Please just type something in chat. I swear to God, please, 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 please. Alright. I've been farming with the wrong piggy. What are jerry candles? Actually, like, worth anything? I don't even know. So I remember, my friend was like, you know, why do you use that on client? And I list off the reasons. And he's like, I'm gonna use that on client before he uses Luna. So I thought it would be funny. But yes. Yeah, I guess that was it. Oh yeah. Potatoes. Please, does something inside, I swear to God. Please. You know, we got 2 rules. That's pretty nice. Please, somebody. You know, when I get synced to like 700, I gotta be like Technoblade. I gotta farm. I must farm potatoes. Technoblade, Technoblade, Technoblade. Technoblade, Techno. Technoblade, I need potatoes. Technoblade, I need potatoes. So, I'm pretty sure I get more potatoes than Technoblade because of the farming nerf. If you don't know, there was a farming nerf. But yeah. I think because of the farming nerf, I make more potatoes than the blade. But yeah. As soon as it gets to 10 mil, I'm really sure I make more potatoes than Techno! Because it is Technoblade, Technoblade. He needs no introduction. Because he is Technoblade. Technoblade, 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 Techno. Technoblade, Technoblade, Technoblade. So I think the most annoying part of this entire sort of potato thing is because I do want to be a maxed out profile. I do want, you know, all the skills to be, you know, level 50, or, you know, 50 or 60, you know, whatever skills. So I now want to do farming first because I just got bored of mining. When I hit mining 45. Shut up. Shut up. I said shut the fuck up, bitch. I said, boy. Yeah. I'm at 6,000, and got about, you know, 25-ish minutes left. But yeah. I kind of just want to do some PvP right now, but you know, Technoblade. Yeah, I used to be on a realm, but then I got kicked for like, I think I started like 5 different wars in a span of like 2 months. But if I kill the owner's friend in a 1v1, then I get to 1v1 the owner, and if I win, then I get an invitation, or you know, I can join the realm, right? So, and I think we would be doing 1.9 PvP, so I'm gonna need to practice 1.9 PvP. So if you guys know any 1.9 PvP servers, I know any 1.9 PvPers, that would be nice. Or 1.9 PvP servers, or 1.9 PvPers that could only one. I know the CubeCraft sometimes does 1.9, sometimes it does 1.8. But yeah. Mm, mm, mm. So it's kind of funny. So 600,000. 400k more to go. I think I think I might be able to get the 600,000 before 5 p.m. I think 5 p.m. where I am. If you guys don't like the content I am doing, just tell me, and I'll do this maybe, but mostly off camera. I went from like 5,000 bits to like 9,000 bits. I think I'm gonna try to buy cookies. Cause I hate not having cookie buff, but like when I most need cookie buff, it's like I don't have the money. I mean, as soon as I get farming 60, I wouldn't really need a god pot, but it's just really nice to have a god pot, so I would. But yeah, sometimes I get like stuck on the sea lanterns. I don't know why, but it's a bit weird. But yeah. Just check to see. I give up 2,000 potatoes every single time I go by. That's I checked, which wasn't necessarily in that. Yeah. Potatoes, I don't know if they've gone up or down. I think cookies have definitely, they went up, or they went down, they went back up. But no one, like, I tried to create a bio for a cookie. It, like, never filled. Summoning knives are, of course, cheap. Dragon flags are, of course, dragon flags. I don't know what to tell you. The Chain Lava Buckets are, I saw my Chain Lava Buckets when they were like, potato books are still garbage pricing. Like, so yeah, I'm gonna make it. So you could theoretically. So if you get one hot potato, if you get one, you can get one of those every single minute. Which if you get, so in an hour you'd get 60. Let me do some maths here. You would make about 3 million an hour from potatoes. Now, if hot potato books were worth 100,000, you would make double. So if hot potato books were at 100,000 for hot potato book, potatoes would be the same as nether wart. You heard me. If hot potato books, if these items get to be 100,000 per, you make 6.1 million an hour. That's as good as nether wart. Nether wart. You guys know how good nether wart is, right? Let's put on this. I have a cactus, which is kind of cool. Mining potatoes. Honestly, as soon as I get this potato hole maxed out, I'm gonna spend all of my coins on getting this potato, then this elephant pet up. The reason is, if I go to my Sky Crypt and refresh it, because it needs a refreshing, just wait, just give it a minute, go to pets, this elephant boy needs, that's a lot of EXP. Now, if I spend 25 million, I would only need to farm about 10 more million, which is, it's nice. So as soon as this hoe is maxed out, I'm going to spend as much money as I can on elephant pet. as soon as Elspin Pet is maxed out, I'm going to spend as much money as I can on clay minions. And I'll have 1 to 2 minions that aren't clay minions for collection. So, you know, when I'm done with these 2, I'll go to glowstone and gravel. Then I'll go to ice and sand. And then, you know, go to other collections. I know a lot of people, you know, they're like, you know, farming, you can't really, use foraging. You can't really, give foraging XP for minions. I say, how about I do anyway? Yeah, dumb? Yes, very, very dumb. Do. Mining diamonds, be like, who, mining diamonds right now, 'cause I got boomers, big boomers in. Honestly, alchemy XP? Guys, I'm telling you, okay. I don't know which, I think enchanted sugar, I'm actually going to do an alchemy test as soon as I get this thing up to 10 mil. Because alchemy test is, if I hold this hoe, I have that much farming fortune. If I don't hold the hoe, I get that much farming fortune. Yeah. Yeah, that adds up. That adds up. Dun, 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 So in inventory of so this much, if all of these were like stacks, that would be about 25,000, a quarter of a million potatoes. But yeah, let's make my collection out. Tell me I've gone up at least a 0.1 placement. I have not. That is fantastic. And second, boomers. I'm calling everybody boomers. I don't really know why, but yeah. I have made about 60 million coins from sugarcane. Now 40 of that came from, well, farming sugarcane. Now I don't have a farming hoe, a sugarcane hoe anymore, because I sold it for like 18 million. And since you couldn't trade hoes through backpacks, what happened is the guy gave me the 18 mil, and then I dropped the hoe. I do not recommend doing that, but I've been scammed too many times to, do it the other way, like the way, I'm like, yeah, I had 2 views, that one, whatever. That's kind of nice, but yeah. Watch time, baby. Give me that watch time, please. Share me with your friends. Like and subscribe if you want to see more potato farming content. Also hit the like button if you want Technoblade to visit you tomorrow. Not clickbait. I don't know what I should name the streams after I get 10 million. Because I'm going to get what I've started. That's the title. It only works twice, I guess. It's kind of weird. So let's go to YouTube. And go to my channel. And go to, I believe, this one. This guy posted a link. And if you click it, I think it's been deleted. But and I don't know why. Like it's like, is this like signaling that's like he is the reason why I have used or whatever? I don't really know. Yeah. Kind of weird. I'm pretty sure I got multiple of them too. So who I'm subscribed to, Techno. Yeah, this guy, at you know, the same guy, both these guys, on something I'm going to regret at 41 seconds. So if we play this, it's like nothing more than 41 seconds. Okay? I don't know, maybe like they were talking about like this one or whatever, right? You know, you go here, and so, you know, we'll just full screen, right? You know, it's my OBS, running up OBS. But yeah, I mean, it's like there's no reason for them to like be there, which is really weird. No, but yeah, back to farming for farming, farming for farming. Potatoes, 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 potatoes. Hang on 1 second, let me get a drink. Hey, chat. What's kind of nice about my day is that, you know, so instead of just immediately driving home after getting picked up, I go and I get stuff from a convenience store, a gas station. And it's really nice because whenever I go there, I like my Diet Pepsi. Also, I like my Diet Coke, but the Diet Pepsi, I get a bit more. And you know, there's a deal. It's like normally it's like $2 per, but at the gas station, it's you can buy 2 of them for $3.99, not tax. I mean, not including tax. And that's like not offset on tax, right? But so what you do is you don't pay tax or whatever, right? But and you get that, and I get a bag of comic corn popcorn. I don't really eat that stuff nowadays. It's too sugary for me. Like eating an entire bag of it just makes me feel really sugary and not really that the best. Which it was just really kind of dumb because I've had like none. Yeah. I have farmed a lot of potatoes. Yeah. All I want is a damn maxed out potato hoe with more potatoes than Technoblade. But you know what? That man has commitment, dedication, and sheer fucking will. So this is my plan to get as many potatoes as possible. So again, for math, I just do it all in person because it's super easy. Social studies, again, really not a lot, okay? But with reading, it is so goddamn easy. Like, holy shit. Like, well, I spent, this is literally what we do for reading homework. So, let's go. So you go to, your reading or whatever. Huh? And all you have to do is, you just, you go here. I don't know if you guys can actually see what I'm doing, but literally, all you do for half the time, like literally, legitimately, all you have to do for school, like, all you genuinely have to do, the only thing you actually have to do is like answer 5 questions, and you're done. So my plan is to just basically, get, especially if it's a day where you have like 0 assignments, you can realistically get multiple days of reading assignment done in only 1 day. And the teacher had to space out that way because, we don't read multiple books in a semester or whatever, right? But yeah, we're about to hit 10 mil in about half an hour. But yeah. Man, potato farming is damn difficult. One person could get you monetized on YouTube. If one person watched you for 12 hours a day, you would be watched for enough hours to be monetized. So, if you do the sub for sub and got 1,000 subscribers, and you have one guy, it could be yourself, and you have one person, you get 4,000 hours watch time, you legit apply for monetization. Repeat that till you have monetization, and then boom, you start making money. Not a lot of money if you need to basically scam the system, but money. Alright, yeah, in about 15 minutes we're gonna get that. If I'm only farming potatoes, about 15 minutes, we're gonna get it in like 15 minutes. Yeah. In the stream, we've had like some watching almost the entire time. It's actually really nice. But the title, Getting More Potatoes in Technoblade. Views. The fucking views. I get at least. I think that would probably be my most popular video. It's kind of funny. Is on my. So before I used OBS like all the real YouTubers. Somebody left. But if you go to my oldest videos, I used this. This recording software.
Do now if there's
No, do not play. So I was, again, this is like a massive farm. And I hope you know why, I'm going to mute that. I think there's a simple reason why I switched to, back to my channel. And now I use OBS. Now if I go to most popular, it is this stream. 40 views. I turned comments off at that point. But so this is, I think, basically as far as you can get in the video. Then my least viewed video, I actually have a lot of videos that aren't viewed. Oh, I remember when I used to use this thing. Oh yeah, that's my old name. God help me. I think I'm just playing single player for some reason. So this is my first stream. No, my least viewed stream, I guess. I was playing RLCraft, I don't know. I can't get potatoes before 7 or 5 o'clock. Actually, technically, I can. Alright, chat, I'm gonna end the stream. Peace out.